What is that?
Hallelujah. It's Thursday. It is Throwback Thursday. The election is what? Oh no, we have runoffs, so we have to listen to more advertising. I can't believe it. Yeah, you're going to get more mailers. You're going to get more text. You're going to see more commercials. You won't hear any commercials on our show about voting, will you?
Right. No, not at all.
Just say no. Oh my gosh, yeah. We got some runoffs coming, so we'll see more of that. But the majority of it is over until our election in November. Hey, we're live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Another local business owner. Jessica is out today. She has business to do. Once in a while, she has to work.
Yeah, I get it.
But we have an empty spot.
Yep.
In case she does show up or whatever. Kevin is here. Cam Stewart will talk sports. And this morning on our show, Glen Meloy is going to be our musical entertainment. Coming up at 9 o'clock, Glenn will be here to play some music. So a big show on a Thursday. Plus, we got the throwback clip that we'll play. And we got a special one today.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin has no clue.
Okay.
But I'm going to give it up here in just a minute and let him do that. Busy show live at the Backyard. Let's kick it off the way we do every morning with our national anthem and a Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, what a way to start your morning. Last night, before we get into talking with Kris, last night I had the great honor of being over to the Lee Lockwood Library. If you've never been in that place, God, I lived here for years and years until I first went in there. It's spectacular between the atrium, the library. They have a full, beautiful auditorium, great stage. Anyway, I got asked to MC Brew and Bravo, which is all about veterans. We had Air Force, Navy, Marines, Army. We didn't have any Coast Guard, and we didn't have any Space Force.
Oh, really?
We're missing those two. I'm guessing if you're Space Force, you're still pretty into it. Right. You're not a veteran yet from space, right? It hasn't been that long, right?
Yeah. But, I mean, we are kind of in one of the meccas of Space Force. I feel like they should have been represented in some way.
But anyway, we had a great time. Over 300 veterans and also sponsors came out. Chris Lowe, our buddy who's been on the show a few times, he not only sang the anthem, he gave the prayer, and he sang Lee Greenwood's God Bless the USA. Did a great job. So hats off to Chris Lowe. Had a great time. Saw my good friend Ann Harder, old buddy from radio, TV. Max Tooker was there, but we had a great job. But the main thing, I want to say thanks to Jerry and to Stacy for inviting me out, and Doc. Always a privilege to help our veterans. And guess what they gave me in front of everybody? What? And I'm going to reveal it right now.
Oh. This is an unboxing. This is our very first unboxing on the
My
Zack Owen
own
Show.
bobblehead.
Oh, wow.
What?
Look at that.
Look at this.
Wow.
Nice.
Isn't that nice?
Look at that head just.
Look at the, yeah. Hold on. We're going to put that right there.
Wow.
The Zack Owen bobblehead.
That's
Woo!
amazing.
You know you've made it
Yeah.
if you
yeah.
got your own bobblehead.
Yeah,
sure.
That's a big deal.
And I almost got that Elvis pose, you know?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. I had a great time last night. So thanks again. And thanks to everybody who showed up. All right, Kris Gregory. Kris with a K, by the way. Kris is a multi-entrepreneur involved in seamless gutters.
Yep.
You're in Camp Gladiator,
Yes, sir.
which has always amazed me. I don't know if I could do that. Do y'all still have the big giant tire that you roll around and flip? And
Well, sometimes, but for the most part, I'm glad you said that, because that's what a lot of people think, especially when you hear the name Camp Gladiator.
Gladiator,
It's
yeah.
super intimidating, but really, our workouts are for everybody, man. The big thing about our workouts are, it's a community thing, and you don't come prepared or ready or, an expert at, working out or whatever. That's my job, is to
Sure.
get you there. So,
Sure.
Don't be intimidated by it.
There you go. He answered my question. All right, before we get into more about that, and also we'll talk gutters. Always have been in the gutter. Kris, tell us about you, where you're from originally, and how you got here to Waco.
Yeah, so I'm from Waco, born and raised, just outside of Waco in like Lacey Lakeview, Chalk Bluff. Went to Conley High School. So pretty much been here all my life, moved around a little bit, but came back home, around 2013, I think. And yeah, it's just where I've been. And then I always been into athletics and, sports. I even played semi-pro football through part of my adult life. And
What position?
so I was a wide receiver. Like to run and try to catch the ball, but I wasn't great at it. That's why I played semi-pro. I wasn't a professional.
I was a wide receiver, but I wasn't great at it.
But it was a good time.
Well, you look built to be a tight end.
Yeah, probably would have been a little better. I actually didn't get over 220 until I was probably close to 30. So I was a lot skinnier, a little smaller, more wiry. But
Right. Okay, you got to tell me before we go any further. In your mind, the best, greatest catch that you ever made?
The best, greatest catch that I ever made.
That you go, oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, so that would have been when I was playing semi-pro in Florida for a team out of Pensacola, and it was a rain game in Georgia on a turf field, and their lights were horrible, and I just remember it was a touchdown, so obviously that's a highlight, but I just remember the ball, and I was like, is that coming to me? I think it's coming to me. I got to catch this thing, and it went in slow motion, and I went up, and I tipped the ball, it went in the air, and then somebody hit me from behind under my legs, and as I was coming down, it just fell right into my lap, and I was like, thank God, because I was not going to catch that. So that would probably be the greatest one. We won that game by 2 points because of that catch. So,
I was going to say, did you win? That's
Yes.
great, man.
Yeah, that was it. So
And you notice this, Kevin, when I said, do you remember the best? He knew right away in his mind because he had it down. Where it was raining.
Yep.
He'll
You got
always remember them.
Get the whole story.
That,
Anybody
that-
have
that was probably
pictures?
that was probably the only touchdown of my career, so that would also be why.
Is there any picture? Anybody snap a shot of that catch? Or
No, unfortunately, no. We never really had a lot of media at those games. It was kind of like, I refer to those kind of like, that was like the beer league of football, So It is what it is.
I love it. I love it. At least you didn't play. What's the league where the girls wear the little short shorts?
Oh yeah, the
women's?
lingerie league.
Lingerie,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been horrible. Nobody would have watched that for sure.
Yeah. People would. If I said, "Hey, Kris was in the lingerie league," I guarantee people would watch just to see what the hell, you know.
Yeah, that you might be right about that.
I don't know. All right, Kris is here talking about Camp Gladiator. We're talking about seamless gutters. Anything else you do?
I race motocross, which that ties back into the fitness thing. That's kind of how I got into that. You know.
Yeah.
I gave up all the I kind of gave up all the ball sports and stuff, football and baseball and things like that, and started racing motocross in my 30s. So I'm kind of crazy, I guess.
We had a guy 2-3 weeks ago on the show, and he teaches how to ride motorcycles and family and all, but he also has a different business that's strictly teaching motocross to young guys learning that want to do that.
Right, yeah.
And very interesting about that. I just don't know if I could do that. Do you do a lot of jumps?
Yeah.
A lot of jumps.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thrill of it. I think the jumping is the fun part. The racing and all the other stuff, that's the hard part that nobody wants to do. Especially these young kids that I work with, they always like, we want to jump, and I'm like, that's yeah, that's the fun part, but you're never going to win a race.
That is right. All right, we're going to talk more with Kris. We got a busy show this morning. Jessica is not here, but maybe Kevin might pull a few country music things out of his pocket. I think I might have a couple of things, too, that we'll talk about. We'll take a commercial break, and then we'll come back and do that. We're live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. It's Thursday. Got a little rain. Did y'all get rain at your house last night?
I think we got a little bit.
We got a pretty good little shower for a while over at our place, and maybe some more rain coming back. Going to be cloudy. What is it? Did you see 40% today?
I thought it was pretty windy today, but the rain actually kind of
Okay, we'll double check that. Our friends over at KWTX always keep us informed, so we'll check in with them. All right, commercial break time at the Backyard. Back after this.
If your AC is working overtime and your house still feels hot, maybe it's your old windows that are to blame. Worn seals, warped frames, and outdated glass can let hot air in and cool air out. Beat the Texas heat. Call Universal Windows Direct of Central Texas today for a cooler home and lower energy bill. 0% financing is available with your good credit.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Send money abroad in just a few steps with Remitly. Sign up with your email, enter an amount, choose how your loved ones receive the money, enter your recipient's information, select a payment method, hit send, and relax. Download the Remitly app today.
It's the Restore Clarity Focus Patch, my little secret weapon for staying sharp, focused, and on task. Each box comes with simple instructions inside, so you always know exactly how to apply it. Each patch lasts for 3 days. I love that I can wear it all day.
Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. Samsonite.
Tasmanian spring water range from Sand and Sky. This range is really good for dry and dehydrated skin like myself, packed with 2 types of hyaluronic acid, fermented sea kelp to reduce redness, and my skin feels so dewy and so hydrated.
Dive into adventure with scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
I am obsessed with helping business owners increase their traffic and turn it into profit through the power of Pinterest marketing. It's this amazing platform where people are looking for ideas, inspiration. They have a problem and they're actively looking for a solution.
Tervis is all about staying hydrated. Each product is built to last and comes in endless designs to match your personality. Stay refreshed and express yourself with Tervis. Visit tervis.com today and find your perfect tumbler.
Looking for tickets to the hottest shows, games, and events? Ticket Liquidator is your one-stop shop for great prices, no hassles, and guaranteed tickets. Whether it's sports, theater, or concert, for the best seats at the biggest events, start with Ticket Liquidator today at ticketliquidator.com. Ticket Liquidator. At Tusane's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Visit Tusanes.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
Back live with the bobblehead, and can you make your head bobble, Chris?
A little.
By the way, Melanie sent me a text and says, don't forget, one of your jobs is putting up Christmas tree lights.
Yeah, Christmas lights on the house every year, yeah.
And you got to tell me, before we get into talking about country music, tell me what happened. You put up her, and you forgot about her?
Yeah, when she moved into her new house, so not this past Christmas before that, I went and put up her lights, trying to help her out, and didn't put it on my list, completely forgot. And I think like February or March, I get a call and it's like, hey, if you don't come get these lights down, the HOA is going to give me a $500 fine. I'm like, what are you even talking about? Oh yeah, I put Christmas lights on your house. Yeah.
So you're good at putting them up.
Yeah, I'm great at putting them up. That's,
Here he is taking them down. He just grabs that one end and just drives off.
Yep. That's exactly how I do it. How'd you know? You must have saw me over
I
there.
saw you. I live down the street. I know. All right, Kevin has a few country music items. What's going on, Kevin?
Yes. So the CMA will honor songwriters with the 2026 Triple Play Awards, celebrating artists with 3 #1 hits in a year. This includes Morgan Wallen, Riley Green, Ella Langley, John Morgan, and Ernest. This year, Thomas Rhett and Lauren Akins welcomed their son, Brave Elijah, into the world. Yes, his name is Brave Elijah.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's good.
And then Tucker Wetmore expanded his Brunette World Tour with 17 new dates. But since it's a world tour, those dates are all in Europe. So, yeah.
Not much of a world tour.
Well, it is the other part of the world, I guess.
It's the other side of the world tour.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go.
#1 song right now on the country music charts is
Morgan Wallen still. No?
Ella Langley. We talk about her quite a bit lately. Ella Langley, it's called Choosing Texas. And in my life of being in country radio, and before getting into country radio, I listened to country. I started listening to country probably in I'm going to go with 77, because I went through the disco era, and then country and all that, probably 77, 78. Anyway, in my lifetime, I would never think that the #2 position on a country music chart is held by a duet called Shaboozey Jelly Roll.
Wow. Yeah.
You would have said that to me back 5, 6, 10 years ago.
That sounds more like something you'd get at a county fair. It's a deep fried Shaboozey jelly roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is exactly right.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah,
You're
it
right.
does.
It's like deep fries, cinnamon on it, and like you bite into it, and it's like a burst of warm jelly.
Yeah.
We want 2 of them Shaboozey jelly rolls. Can you put some powdered sugar on it?
Yeah.
But I would have never guessed that in all my life.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's confusing, I think.
Yeah. What happened to the days with George Strait and Alan Jackson and Reba and Ronnie Millsap and all? Anyway. All right. Thank you so much there, Kevin. Hey, I want to talk to you about my friends at Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Fiat. And I'm going to have to go to the phone because last night late, I got some new information.
Right. It's no longer truck
from
month
Stephanie.
anymore. Yeah. Because it's not February anymore.
I don't know how it just changed. I mean, can't we just call it truck month?
I mean, sure, truck month. But
he loves saying that. That's his deal. All right, let me go back to over here, and I'm going to push this button right there. All right, here goes. This is the new deal at Allen Samuels. And if I hit a particular word, you want to?
Sure, I'll accent. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a rap group, you know. I'll be like the guy who like. At the
Okay,
end
get
of-
ready because I'm going to tell you when I say D-O-D.
Okay.
When I do those 3 words, that's when you got to jump in.
Okay.
All right, at Allen Samuels, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat, it's the Declaration of Deals.
Declaration of Deals.
Allen Samuels in Waco. How about $11,500 off of a 2025 Jeep Wrangler? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
How about this? A Jeep Wrangler, that's a Sahara, by the way. A Jeep Gladiator, $12,500 off of a 25 Jeep Gladiator. Once again, my friends, at Allen Samuels, it is the Declaration of Deals.
Deals.
Stop by, let's be friends, AllenSamuelsDCJ.com. Ted gets a lot more commercial than what he pays for just because we like to have fun with it.
Right, exactly. And how appropriate that it's on a Gladiator here on this day.
Hey, there you go.
Whenever
Look at that.
we have Camp Gladiator here. That's
Yeah.
great.
That could be a big promotion.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, a little tie-in there.
At Camp Gladiator, we're giving away a Jeep Gladiator.
Yes.
They should like give me a Jeep Gladiator for
Right.
promotion. You know, we
Yes.
can get a red one, put
Exactly.
Camp Gladiator on it. You know, that would
That's
be
a great idea.
Ted.
Kind of like the TV stations, the weather guys have the Storm Chaser,
Right,
you know, Super Doppler, whatever they call them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could have a Gladiator.
Yeah, that would be awesome. You know, every time on Instagram I go to use the little sticker things or whatever to put on my post, I put Camp Gladiator, and there's always a little Jeep Gladiator there. I'm like, I need that. So hit me up.
You know, if we can't get that, I have a second. You could pay me, and I'd tattoo it on my forehead,
Oh, there you go.
Plenty of real estate there.
or on my bobblehead.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Chris, let's get back and let's talk about Camp Gladiator.
Okay.
It's been around for quite a while.
Yeah, longer than I'm sure. I can't remember how long, but yeah, I should probably know those things. But I know it's been around for quite a while, since before I came back to Waco in 2013.
And how do they? Does the location change? Is it the same place?
Well, for me, it's the same place. I have 2 different locations throughout the week that I run camps. I'm at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 a.m. I'm over at Central United Methodist Church on Bagby.
Right.
And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I run a mid-morning that starts around 10 o'clock, and that's on Tuesday and Thursday at Whitehall Park. So for me, my locations stay the same. Most trainers as well, their locations will stay
But it's
the same.
spread out.
Yeah, but
it's not always. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
There's
it's
multiple
all
locations.
over the place. Yeah.
That's really great.
And we're in multiple cities, not only in Texas, but like Florida, Tennessee, Carolina, one of the Carolinas, maybe both of them, I can't remember. But the cool thing is if you sign up with me as your personal trainer for Camp Gladiator, you can go to any other Camp Gladiator location, and it's, you know, just like having a black card at one of, like, you know, Planet
gym.
Fitness or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. All right. I'm an old guy. I want to tone up a little bit, lose a little weight, you know, get my cardio going. Can I come? And what are you going to do? What am I going to do there? What would you tell me to do? Would you tell me, son, just turn around and go home?
Oh, absolutely not. No.
Zach, you're beyond repair.
Right.
Go home.
That's probably what you would want to hear, because
Yeah.
you know there's a lot of work to put in. But that's the great thing about Camp Gladiator is our workouts. You can come to the same workout as a beginner that one of like the seasoned veterans or even ex-athletes like myself are at, and you're going to do the exact same workout that they're doing. But as far as the weight that you're lifting, or maybe we modify some of those workouts because you can't quite do a full push-up yet or something like that, and you know we work with you, but you're going to be able to work right alongside that expert athlete and get the same workout. And then over time, you'll get closer to them, and you'll be the one that, you know, is helping the newbies out and showing them, you know, the ropes a little bit. And we work through different cycles. So we have 3 4-week cycles. So for 4 weeks, we're going to focus on, heavy strength training and things like that. And then for another 4-week cycle, it's more cardio based and a little more high intensity and things like that.
Right.
So we're never just plateauing and staying in one, phase. Because a lot of times you'll go to a gym and you'll pay all this money to a personal trainer, and you just come in there and lift weights heavy for, 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, and then they send you on your way, and it's just kind of in and out. And but for us, we have all these different cycles that our field office has kind of given us to help us design, and they give us free reign. I make the workouts up, but they have some parameters that they need to fit in throughout each cycle and month. Yeah.
Sure. That's it. When you come in and you were talking about Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, is there a difference? Is it just what I can do? In other words, well, I'm available, or I'm only Tuesday, Thursday. It's up to me, right? You're not going to say, well, this is all I got.
No, it's totally up to you. Like whenever you sign up, you whatever fits your schedule, that's what you show up to whatever works for you. Come, go as you please, and again, like I said, if there's other trainers around Waco and their workouts fit your schedule a little better, because we have a trainer that she works at the Central United Methodist Church. Can't remember off the top of my head her exact days, but she's in the evening time. So if you're not a morning guy and you want to work out at like 6 o'clock in the evening, you go over there and you see Amanda in the evening time.
And about how long do they generally run the workouts?
So it's a 60-minute workout. 15 of 15 of those minutes are usually stretching and warming up, kind of getting going, and then the bulk of the workout is usually about 40 to 45 minutes, and then a 5-minute cool down on the backside.
And then the following hour, Kevin, is cigars and cocktails.
Oh, perfect.
That follows.
Yeah.
You got to celebrate what you've done.
Oh,
Hello.
absolutely.
All right. What would you say in your mind is the hardest part of the workout for an average guy like me off the street? What's the hardest?
I would say the hardest part of the workout is showing up. That's really the hardest part. A lot of people come to me and they're like, I don't know if I can do it. Well, as long as you show up, you're doing it. I actually have a lady who just had a knee replacement back in November. She's a longtime camper, and she came back, and that's what I keep reminding her. I'm like, you're showing up, you're being consistent. All the rest of it's going to follow, because once you show up, you're going to do the workout. You're already there. So,
seems like, and y'all may know this, but somebody told me that there's a certain number of workouts or gym visits. Once you get over that hump, you want to go. Like at first, okay, I want to go, and you go, and then all of a sudden, like you said, I don't know. But then you hit a certain number, and you're really into it. I don't know if it was the 7th visit or after 2 weeks or whatever. But I read that somewhere where.
Yeah, I usually, for sure. No, you're absolutely right. Usually, what I usually tell people is the first 2 to 3 weeks are going to be the hardest. After that, your body starts changing. You start feeling better. You
see a difference?
Yeah, you start feeling different. You start sleeping better at night. You kind of have more energy throughout the day, things like that. So once you get past that 3rd week, then you start, wanting to do it. It starts becoming a habit, and it's all a lifestyle change. It's just, forming habits. We got good habits and bad habits, right?
Yeah.
So, that's the biggest thing I tell people. And then after that, it starts, changing, and there's always steps and phases throughout a year. And once you get, into it, you just do it. You just wake up, and that's what you look forward to.
You look forward, because I think kind of what I said, you start seeing a difference, or you feel a difference, and you go, hey, this is working. I want to go. I want to keep going.
No, absolutely.
Right there. All right, here's what we're going to do. Kris, we're going to keep talking about Camp Gladiator. We're going to talk about gutters, and maybe even touch more on the Christmas. What are we, 210 days till Christmas, something like that? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it's less than 10 months now.
It's right around the corner.
So, and that which means it's like 9 months until you need to definitely get your lights out, and then 8 or 7 months before when some people decide to go ahead and put them up. So it's right around the corner.
I saw something this morning. I almost was talking like Trump. I saw something this morning that I really didn't think I would see for a while, maybe gas at this Sunoco station, which is always high anyway. Sunoco stations are always high. You can go down to HEB and pay 40 cents a gallon less. I'm thinking, why would people, anyway, let's not get into that. $3 a gallon on the way here this morning.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's gone up
Yep.
to $3. It's crazy. All right, today, my friends, is Thursday, March 5th. Today's March 5th. Here's what we celebrate today, Chris. And you can celebrate along with us.
Okay.
National Multiple Personality Day.
Should we celebrate this?
I don't know. Let me ask. What do you think, Zach? I don't know.
You ready? I'm not crazy, but I am. So,
I am.
like,
I don't know if y'all, sometimes I don't know if Kevin remembers or not. You're pretty, do y'all remember the TV show Mork and Mindy?
Yes.
one of the best. Nanu.
Yes, Nanu. There was a character, and I believe his name was something like Excelsior or something. He wore a white sheet. And he was so funny, but he would talk to himself and answer himself and it was just hilarious. But go watch an old episode of Mork and Mindy. It's funny. All right, National Multiple Personality Day. Today, National Cheese Doodle Day. And that's not a dog.
No, it's not. No. I have some cheesy doodles, though. They're really goofballs, but yeah, we're talking about.
Is it okay to
food
feed a cheese doodle to a dog?
I don't think it's actually okay to feed a cheese doodle to anything, honestly.
Cheese doodles is all made of chemicals.
Yes. Yeah.
Styrofoam, I think.
Yeah.
Exactly. Those packing peanuts.
Yeah, that's they're delicious.
Yes, they are. National Cheese Doodle Day. You know that when you get the box macaroni and cheese and it's got that powdered cheese,
Yeah.
all you got to do is get some of those packing peanuts, sprinkle that on
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
make your own.
Exactly. And then add some jelly, and then you got a Shibuya jelly roll.
There you go.
We were talking last night. I told Andrea, I said, we are out of dog treats. And we have a tradition, the two dogs, our two old dogs, at night we walk to the mailbox because it's down the street. Why the hell they did that when they made us put a mailbox in front of the house. But they know they've got to do that because if they make it back, they're going to get a treat before they go to bed. And I'm out. And she told me, well, we ought to do like my sister does with her dogs. The treats are plain old everyday Cheerios. And the dogs love them.
Huh. Okay.
I love Cheerios.
Yeah.
But I like milk and stuff on it. So.
Right.
Anyway, National Cheese Doodle Day. Move on to the next. National Absinthe Day. Now, is that the liquor?
It's
absinthe? Which I do know a little bit about absinthe. The original drink, and I've said this 100 times, most everything that we do in America was started in England, which is where we come from, most of us, that area. Anyway, at times absinthe was banned. It became illegal over there because the real true would make you go nuts, go
Yep.
crazy. But they do make it now, but it's a much tamer version of it.
I mean, I guess that's good, but it's a
Yeah.
lot less fun, I guess.
Absinthe.
Yep. Typically, only in Europe is where you find that.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
National Hospitalist? What would that be?
Well, I mean, it's the same thing as like a doctor.
Just
or
a
nurse.
National
It's like
Hospital
kinda-
Day? Anything that involves
So it is people who work within the hospital system. So anything from
Nurse,
a doctor to a
doctor,
nurse to somebody who cleans the floor.
dietitian,
Right.
whatever.
I mean, somebody cleaning
If
the
you
floor.
work in a hospital,
right.
there you go.
Somebody
It's your
cleaning
day.
the floor in the hospital, very, very important.
I think they're very, but yeah, it
Yeah.
gets pretty messy in there.
Yeah.
So here's my suggestion. Just because it is National Hospitalist Day doesn't mean everybody at the hospital take the day off. That would not be good.
No. You know
what I'm going to do today?
What's that? You're going to go to the hospital? No.
I have a lab coat and a stethoscope and a name tag. No. I'm going to go put that on, and I'm going to go to the hospital and walk around. Yeah. See what happens.
America, be aware.
Yeah.
If this man shows up at your hospital, he's not a doctor.
Well, you don't work here. Okay, but today's National Hospitalist Day.
Right. Yeah.
I'm being part of this great celebration.
Yes. Uh-huh.
What's your name? Doogie Howser. Okay, National Potty Dance Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is a humorous observance celebrating the little dance people do when they need to go to the restroom. Mm-hmm. You know how you kind of do this, or you kind of like wiggle, or.
Yep.
Boy, I've done that a few times.
And if you positioned yourself just right, you would look like you were doing it with a skirt on.
Now, Kevin, in today's world, you missed about 8 different genders.
I know.
You know, you got to get them all these days. Don't get me into that. All right, that's what we celebrate today. There's some good ones, you know. Have a absinthe drink with cheese doodles.
Yeah.
That'll probably give you the multiple personalities.
Oh, my God, it would.
And then you have to go to the hospital.
Exactly right.
And sometime you'll need
then you have to go to the hospital and see this guy wearing a lab coat. Right?
Lab coat. Yeah. That's me calling me with my other personality right now. It's 8:36. The bar opens at 11.
Yep. But somebody left their card here last night. So,
man. Anyway, that's what we celebrate today. All right. You know, we've got a throwback clip. Normally, we do one of our Hot Country Cafe, but I've got another one that I'm going to get Kevin to load up, and probably in about 10, 15 minutes, we'll do that. But we're going to continue to talk with Kris about all the things he's got his fingers in. It's like the mafia, you know. But, you know, the minute, Kris, that you get out, they'll pull you back in.
Oh, yeah.
All right, commercial break time. We're live at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill. Come back. We'll be here.
Ready for a better kind of primary care?
At Patient First Direct Primary Care, you get unlimited office visits with same-day or next-day availability.
And instead of rushed appointments, we take the time to actually listen.
There are no insurance hassles, just clear, simple care.
You can reach us by phone or text because access shouldn't be complicated. Our practice has expanded to include Medicare-age patients as part of our direct primary care model.
It's a fresh alternative to the traditional insurance or government-driven systems, care that finally puts you first.
For more information, go to patientfirstdirect.com.
2020. Okay.
Nalgene Outdoor has been your trusted companion, fueling adventures and helping protect the planet. We're committed to reducing waste, improving access to clean water, and providing simple, safe, and sustainable products for you and your family. NALGENE.com.
Natural Cycles identifies your fertile window by analyzing changes in your temperature. Just measure in the morning, add your temperature into the app, then learn which days you can and cannot get pregnant. It's that easy. Learn more at naturalcycles.com.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. NordVPN.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
A house is a property, but we live in homes. Home sweet home. Homes where the heart is. We aim to deliver the best home buying and selling experience so you can spend less time real estating and more time living.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit OpenGOAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at auraorganic.com.
whypersonalloans.com. Request a loan anytime. Our partners can offer loans up to $35,000 with varying rates and terms. Review your loan offer with no obligation and decide what works for you. Visit personalloans.com today.
So all you have to do is tap your Popple to the back of someone's phone like that, and they instantly get your social media and contact info right on their screen. They don't need an app or a Popple to receive your info. So get your Popple today and start impressing everyone you meet. Make it pop.
This is what $500,000 in a duffel bag looks like. Actually not real. That's because it's actually prop money. It looks realistic from a distance, but up close you can see it says for motion picture purposes. Visit propmoney.com today to get your money seen or money shot right with Prop Money Inc.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. I want to talk to you about Bumblebee.
Bumblebees.
Bumblebee.
Oh, watch out.
Bumblebee. They do blinds. Bumblebee blinds of Waco and Temple. Not only blinds, shutters, curtains, shades, shutter. They do it all. If it's around the window, they'll take care of it for you. Bumblebee blinds, they're great. They want to send one of their technicians out and give you a quote. Great service, great products. Check them out, bumblebeeblinds.com. Bumblebeeblinds.com. Love it. All right, my agent, manager, biggest fan, biggest critiquer of the show, Andrea, just sent this to me. A hospitalist is a dedicated nurse, physician, nurse practitioner who specializes in the care of patients during their inpatient hospital stay. That's the real definition. Okay, there we go. Thank you, honey. She always sends me stuff like that. There you go. Yeah. It's kind of like Melanie sent me that text a while ago about Christmas
so you got to look out for us, you know.
Yeah. All right, we're talking with Kris, and we're talking about Camp Gladiator. If someone is interested in finding out more information or signing up, how do they do that?
So the easiest way is to go to my Instagram page, which is at k.gregory733. There's a link there on my profile that'll take you to my landing page. You can go on there, get all the information, sign up, or really even easier than that, just show up to one of my workouts. Like I said, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 a.m., Central United Methodist, or Tuesday or Thursday at Whitehall Park. Look for the big red Camp Gladiator flag. That's where I'll be.
I have to set my alarm a little bit earlier to make it out for that.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, we're moving now. We're shifting gears from Camp Gladiator, and we're going over to Midtech Seamless Gutters.
Yeah.
How'd you get involved with that?
Well, I guess I was actually working for a company installing garage doors, not making very much money per garage doors, killing myself. They actually did gutters as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, yeah, let me do that a couple of days a week with them. You know, my boss helped me get some money. Well, then I met my lovely wife. And she was like, you know, my dad used to have a seamless gutter business back in the 90s, and he still has a couple of machines.
Yeah.
So I started talking to him and, you know, finding some things out. And then top it off, it was like it was meant to be because my stepdad is a roofer, McAdams and Sons Roofing.
Wow.
So he was like, hey, you know how much money a year I give to Tri-County Gutters? And he's like, man, you know, start your own business, you know, we'll get a machine and get it going. So I was like, yeah, this is great. I'm going to quit my job and start my own business. That's every man's dream. You know, I had just gotten married, just had a kid, and it was like, okay, here we go. And my wife was like all in for it. She fully supported it. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. So, you know, just started doing gutters.
Wow, that's great. I know this from having owned homes and having gutters and not having gutters, and now being in real estate, having gutters, not having gutters. It is such a plus to have rain. It adds value to your home.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's like we always say, you know, people think about all these things. You can hear my dad's advertisement I think he has on ESPN radio, but the roof is the most important part of your home. And right there with it is the gutters. It protects your foundation, you know, it just keeps all that runoff, and it does add value to your home. And also, personally, I think it just looks a lot better when a house has gutters on it as opposed to not.
And it's not like 30 years ago or 40 years ago. Now you've got, seems like 100 different colors to choose from.
Oh yeah, we match your fascia paint or the trim that goes on there, you know, with the roof. I mean, we match it exactly whatever you want. We have a big, thick, you know, choice of colors, and you know, people go through, pick whatever color they want, and you know, we give you exactly what you want to match your house.
I love it. All right, we're going to talk more about seamless gutters and Christmas lights, but today's Throwback Thursday. Normally on Throwback, we reach back in the old vault and we find a clip of an old show that Jim and I did back in the 90s called 25 Hot Country Cafe. But today, I thought we would reach back in the vault from about 6 years ago when COVID was first hitting. Things were not good. Well, I got inducted into the Texas Music Hall of Fame out in Kilgore. If you're ever in the Kilgore area, it is an incredible museum of broadcast, TV, radio, whatever it might be. And anyway, we had to do normally they have a big banquet and an induction ceremony, but because of COVID, we had to do it by way of video.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd throw that. Here's the clip from about 6 years ago.
Zack Owen doesn't know this, but he is a hero to so many Texas radio program directors and personalities, including yours truly. Growing up in Fort Worth, he was bitten by the radio bug after meeting KFJZ's Marky Baby. And as soon as he could, it was off to nearby Cleburne and KCLE, a place where many a Hall of Famer got their start. After a few years, he hit the road for the bright lights of Brownwood, but was lured back by KCLE owner Earl Fletcher to run the whole shooting match at 11:20 a.m., and it was nice to be closer to home. After a few years, the Fletchers were enjoying wild success in Waco at their FM station KJNE, and Zack moved farther away but further up the ladder. Then there was a friendly trade arranged by the Fletchers and former co-workers Dick Osborne and Rusty Reynolds. It was then that Zack wrote the book on how to drum up double-digit ratings at Keene and Abilene and then at Kicks and Longview. Now, there was that 1 year he wound up in Birmingham, Alabama, but back home to Texas it was in 1992. And Waco 100 has been the #1 station in Central Texas ever since. Zack is a survivor, and he still loves what he does. And he's still at Waco 100 as their morning man, program director, and the iHeart Senior Vice President of Programming for the Central Texas region. As this virtual ceremony plays before him and his friends and family, I imagine it's with a good cigar in one hand and a glass of scotch on the rocks in the other, as it should be for my friend Zack Owen, a 2020 inductee of the Texas Radio Hall of Fame.
Hey, thank you so very much to Josh and the crew at the Texas Radio Hall of Fame. It's truly an honor and a privilege to be inducted this year. Also, congratulations to the fellow inductees. Good job. Hey, I want to say thanks to my mom and dad. I wish they were still alive. My mom actually would drive me out to the west side of Fort Worth to KTVT Channel 11 TV, and I'd watch a young Marky Baby, Mark Stevens, do his thing, and I wanted to be just like him. 43 years in the business. It's kind of crazy to think it's been that long. And people say, do you love your job? Man, I love my job. Every morning getting up early and getting in. Thanks to my partner, Jim Cody. Almost 28 years together at Waco 100. Well, I appreciate you so very much. You mean so much to me. My kids, Brandon, my daughter, Stevie, my grandkids, thank you for your support over the years. I want to point out some people that got me started in the business. Thank you to the late, great Earl Fletcher and John Fletcher. You've truly mean so much to me. Lou Murray, my general manager out in Abilene many years ago. He taught me so much. Rusty Reynolds and Dick Osborne, thank you to those two great men for what they did for my career and moving along. Once again, thank you. True honor. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, of course, everything was great until they fired me 2 years ago. Oh, well. That was truly an honor getting in there at the Texas Hall of Fame over in Kilgore. Once again, go over and check it out. It's a great museum and a great place to visit if you have time. Kilgore, what's Kilgore famous for? Oil. A lot of oil came from that area. And was it the Rangerettes? Kilgore Rangerettes, the drill team girls?
Okay.
Famous from over there? Big deal. Anyway, there you go. That's a little throwback from about 6 years ago. Kris is with me right now. We talked about Camp Gladiator. We talked about seamless gutters. We know how to get a hold of him for the camp. How about gutters? How do we get a hold of you for that?
Yeah, with that, seamless gutters, you just give me a call, 254-400-5225. I'll come out to your house, give you an estimate, and as a matter of fact, not only am I the one that gives you the estimate, but I'm the one that puts the gutters on your house too. So,
boom,
owner operator,
hands on.
Yes, sir.
Hey, if you bitch about something, you're going to bitch to him, the guy that put them up. He'll fix it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, a lot of other companies, they just send some crews out there and, you know, they mess up. You got to figure out who it is. You know, it's me. I'm the guy that messed up. But, you know, rarely does that happen. I'm not perfect, but I'll make it right when I do.
Sure. All right, let's touch on Christmas lights. I know it's a way off. Are you going to continue to do that this coming holidays?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's, you know, generally when things slow down in the gutter business. So that was about 6 or 7 years ago. I decided that was definitely a good way to stay in there because I'm already up on the roof and on the gutters and doing things like that. So it goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
And so I started doing that, and every year I keep a lot of the same clients, try to add a few more. So, you know, if you're in the need for that, same thing. You just reach out to me, send me a text message, give me a phone call, and I can come out, give you a quote on that, man. I tell you, it books up fast because, you know, we talk about how far away Christmas is. Some of these bigger companies, you know, start in like September and October doing these things because they have so many of them. I generally start in November. That way, you know, people like to have their stuff up by Thanksgiving or whatever. But it does book up pretty fast. And again, I'm a small business owner, not a big small business owner. I have a couple of guys that help me out, but we get booked up pretty quick.
Do you have a different name for that? Do you have a name, or use just the same?
It's under Midtex. I mean, I do call it Midtex Christmas Light Installation Professionals, but it's all in the same thing. Actually, I have one business card. It's reversible. One side's gutters, the other side's Christmas lights.
Love it, love it. All right, multi-talented entrepreneur. He'll work you out. He'll put your lights up, and he'll put his gutters up too. Yeah. So get that covered right there.
Yes, sir.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over and check with Kevin. Kevin, do you have anything that's going on around Waco and Central Texas we might want to get involved with?
Yeah, there's a few things today.
Okay.
It is Women's Wednesday at the Will, so ladies, make your Wednesday night
it's
a
not
treat.
Wednesday. Today's Thursday.
It's Thursday. You're right.
You did yesterday.
They missed it.
Yep. You missed that.
right.
Sorry, ladies.
Ladies,
you missed that.
Well, we're setting you up for next week. Get ready.
It is always Women's Wednesday at the Will on Wednesday. But let's see what's actually happening for today. If I can find that now. Because
Hey, while you're looking for that, I'll go ahead and tell you about the two things that I have. Coming up on March 13th, 14th, the 2026 Tolbert, Texas Men's Chili Cook-Off Championship. This is a big one. It's going to be over at the Exchange in McGregor. It's brought to you by the American Legion Post 273. So mark that down, March 13th, 14th. And then coming up this weekend on the 7th and the 8th, at the beautiful Marriott AC Hotel, one of our new great hotels downtown Waco, in their events center, which is spectacular. It is a fishing and hunting outdoor expo. You name it, they're going to have it there. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend on Saturday, Sunday at the AC Hotel Event Center in downtown Waco.
All right, I found the stuff for actual Thursday now. Okay, so It is Thirsty Thursday at the Pivovar restaurant over here, downtown. It is Stories Music Night, which our music guest yesterday, I don't think he's going to be there today, but he's going to be at Stories at some point.
Anthem Stories, yeah.
So that's tonight as well. And fitting, I'm wondering if this is Kris, but it is Kris with a K Music Bingo at Waco Ale Company. Kris, are you doing
bingo?
No, not this Kris. There's another Kris around here that starts with a K, though. That's cool. You know,
all right.
He's doing bingo at Waco Ale.
Yep. So the other Kris with a K, that will be him. And then Music Bingo tonight at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Woo-hoo. And it's adult skate night at Skate World, $10, and kind of some flashback skating going on at Skate World tonight.
I love it. Did y'all skate when y'all were younger?
Oh, yeah.
As a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't go much. We did ice skating. I grew up in Fort Worth, and at that time I was in junior high.
Yeah.
And we had Fort Worth, maybe the Wings, I think they were. Anyway, that was the hot thing. Go ice skating. Learn how to ice skate.
No, it was the cold thing.
Well, it's a cold thing.
Yeah. Right.
And the crazy thing was, you get a brand new pair of blue jeans. I mean, brand new off the rack.
Uh-huh.
You go skating and you sit down on your butt and go across. It leaves a blue streak on the ice.
Interesting.
I wonder if that's why they call it the blue line.
Ooh, or a blue streak?
You know, Canadians are known for their denim. You know, so.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. Thanks a lot, Kevin. We're talking with Kris. We're talking Camp Gladiator. We're talking Christmas lights. We're talking about rain gutters. But here's the thing. Actually, you're really here for one reason, and that's to read the bad joke of the day.
Yes. Hey,
and you get to
great.
select one of those that's not crossed out, or you can do a joke of your own if you choose.
Oh, man. See, I wish I would have come prepared, because my wife will tell you I have a lot of bad jokes, you know, the dad jokes.
Yeah.
But I'll just, read from the list so I don't, make it a bad dad joke here. We'll pick one of these. Let's see what we got. I've been kind of looking over them. I saw this coming, and I was like, yes, I've always wanted to do the bad joke of the day.
Well, here we go.
Okay, here we go. I like this one. What do you call a lazy kangaroo comedian?
What?
A pouch potato with a mic.
Oh!
That's awful.
Kris Gregory from Camp Gladiator, also from Midtex Christmas Lights and Gutters. Kris, thanks so much, buddy, for coming in today.
Thank you.
We've had a great time. Love you, man. Check him out if you need any of that work. Get it done. Get her done. All right, Glen Meloy is going to be here in the 9 o'clock hour to play some music. We're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Stay with us right now. News and weather from KWTX News Channel 10.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas, 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez. A Gatesville man is in custody after being charged with repeated sexual assault of a young girl. The Coryell County Sheriff's Office says 68-year-old Benny Larry Jasper Sr. is accused of doing this multiple times between January 2020 and December of last year. Investigators say the child finally told her mother. She kept a journal documenting the abuse. Authorities are asking anyone with information about Jasper's interactions with children to come forward. And since some races were not decided Tuesday night following the primary elections, we've learned the runoff is set for Tuesday, May 26th. Early voting begins May 18th. One of the races we continue to watch is the Republican Senate race. A runoff happens when no candidate receives more than 50% of the vote. The top two run again to be the party's nominee. If you voted in the primary, you can only vote in the runoff for that same party. If you did not vote, then you can participate in either party's runoff. From the News 10 Newsroom, I'm Keisha Lopez.
Central Texas's next chance for showers and thunderstorms is today, but it's going to be tomorrow and Saturday that we'll see potentially some impactful storms and very heavy rain. Friday and Saturday are both first alert weather days. Tomorrow we're monitoring for a few strong thunderstorms after 3 p.m. For all the latest, you can download our free KWTX weather app or go to KWTX.com. Temperatures today starting out in the mid to upper 60s will warm into the low to mid 80s with morning clouds giving way to some afternoon sunshine. We have a 30% chance for a few light showers, maybe a stray rumble of thunder, especially near and west of I-35 morning through midday. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
Designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
A journey into new thoughts, new cultures, new adventures. So what are you waiting for? Start your journey with Babbel now. Go to babbel.com or download the app.
Experience with the Bosley MD hair regrowth kit was amazing. It was easy to use. It let me take off my hat. I could go in public and have my picture taken and feel normal again.
BosleyMD.com.
Circulon C1 Series Clad with Scratch Defense Non-Stick. Maximize cooking, minimize cleaning. Discover the unmatched durability and elegance scratch-free, worry-free, forever.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. We deliver premier protection at affordable prices and express shipping. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
What if you could clean clean? With bio-based formulas and deep cleaning enzymes. No dyes, phthalates, or mystery ingredients. Just powerful pods for your dishes and laundry. Now you can, with drops made clean, made to clean.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
All right, we're at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Today is Thursday, Throwback Thursday, and today's clip we played a little while ago was when I got inducted into the Texas Hall of Fame, and the person that narrated that was my friend Josh Holstead, and Josh goes by the name Rowdy Yates on the radio. He has his own syndicated show. Great guy, great air personality, and I appreciate him doing that. That was from about 6 years ago. Anyway, today we were talking about rain. It looks like 79 for a high today, and right around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 70% chance of rain. So isn't that about the time you pick the kids up from school, maybe?
Yeah.
Somewhere in that area?
Yep.
Wouldn't you know it? But, yeah, maybe rain later on. Glen Meloy is here with us. Hey, Glenn, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Great to see you. Great to have you. I'm doing fine.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah, pleasure, man. When I originally set you up, I saw the name. I said, God, we got to get Glen Meloy on here. I'm excited to hear your music. And tell us a little bit about you and where you're from.
So we live in the country near Salado, and I have the luxury of paying the bills by writing software in my pajamas. But I love doing this. Just enough to say that I did it, and I like writing songs that tell stories about our lives, and I'm gonna start off with a little song of faith, and I've got a country cover in there. I just do all sorts of whatever strikes my fancy. A lot of blues. So yeah.
Do you ever have to do any kind of a business call, a video, and you forget that you have your pajamas on?
I've had some scary moments on camera that I wish I'd been a little more professional, but you do your best.
Yeah, I get to tell you this, and I don't even know if I told Kevin, he figured, but back during what we called Ice-Mageddon that we had a few weeks ago, we did our show at home. So Kevin was in his house, I was in mine, the girl that's on the show was in, and we did it there. And one morning, I'm talking, and I realize Andrea is half dressed, standing in the kitchen doing stuff, and I'm sitting in the little office, and I'm going, oh my God, she doesn't know she's on right now. I don't know if you saw that, Kevin.
So what? I don't know.
Oh, there you go. All right, good deal. All right, Glenn, let's start it off. Let's get some music rolling.
All right. So this is a little prayer that helps me calm down. It's my first song of faith, and I really like this one.
Love it.
It's called God's Time. Lord, chaos fills my mind today. I cannot catch my breath. I'm feeling fear, it gets in my way. How can I catch my breath? Help me to focus and find the way so I can catch my breath. Help me slow down, time slipping away. Remind me it's all God's time. Life comes in one breath at a time, and I know that it's all God's time. Breathe in, feel the rushing air. Slow down, turn up my gaze. Thank you, Lord, for this moment and for everything I am. Life comes in one breath at a time, and I know that it's all God's time. Oh, when I catch my breath, I know that it's all God's time. And when I sing this song for you, with every breath I'm thankful anew. For ears to hear and eyes for you, keep me living on God's time. Life comes in one breath at a time. I know that it's all God's time. Oh, when I catch my breath, I know that it's all God's time. Be grateful, feel the moment alive, and know that it's all God's time. Be grateful, feel the moment alive, and know that it's all God's time.
Nice.
All right. Thank you.
Travis Rowland just posted on the bottom of the screen, said that's my buddy, my neighbor. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, he is a fantastic musician.
Is he?
If you can convince him to come up here, yeah.
Oh, I'd love that. I love it. You know what? I have to say this. I got invited probably a year and a half ago down to Salado to their little music group, and it was at an art gallery, and I got to talk about radio and talk about music and about this show was starting. There are so many talented musicians around the Salado area. It's amazing.
Yeah, we've got a great music community down there, and all the local businesses, the Barra Brewing, Impresario Wines, Access Winery, Terlingua, well, it's changed names now, Porchlight Bar. There's every place down there has got good drinks and good music and a good time in Salado. So.
Yeah, I think it's great. You know, I was thinking of something different that we could do down at Salado because all the places support live music. How about this? Because they got a great golf course. A singer with every golf cart. Have your own. But once in a while, you got to go and stop and be quiet.
Right.
And then when they hit the putt,
Yep. Like a traveling minstrel.
I thought of it first right here on the show, ladies and gentlemen.
That would be great.
I don't think, though, they allow you to ride on the back of the golf cart, so you would have to run behind it.
Oh, that's incredibly difficult now. Oh.
I have a quick funny story. First time I ever played golf in Jamaica, I believe it was Jamaica, we had caddies. They give you caddies. And I'm a terrible golfer. I'm the one person in the world that doesn't need a caddy because it's not going to help me. But you have to have one. And we have 2 females in the jumpsuits, just like they were at the Masters. Anyway, their job is to look for the ball that I hit out in the woods. But the crazy thing, they weren't allowed to ride in any way. And they literally jogged behind our golf cart the whole round. And they would go find the balls. And I'm going, I need to pay a really good tip for these ladies right there. But yeah, that's talking about running behind the golf cart. Hey, who are some of your favorite musicians right now? Not maybe local, but on the radio or however you listen to music. Who are some of your favorites?
I've been influenced a lot by a gentleman named Eric Bibb, who's he lives in Sweden now, but he's a Black American blues player. But he has a bunch of songs of faith that are right in that zone that were able to capture my attention when my faith wasn't so strong. They're spiritual. They're talking about the Lord, but it's not quite beating you over the head with Jesus this and that. You know, it's just something to kind of if you're if you've got that in you, but haven't fully felt it yet, it kind of helps bring it out. And he's got great music.
And what's his name?
Eric Bibb, B-I-B-B.
Okay.
So
All right.
he's really good, and we're it's amazing who you meet bumping around in even as little as I'm in the music industry. We know some people associated with Cody Johnson. And there's so much great music in Texas. Unfortunately, we were talking the other day. I was in high school when Stevie Ray Vaughan died, I basically learned who he was when he died, and I was like, oh man, I wish I'd known about him earlier.
Oh yeah,
I've been a huge fan of him. In high school, I wanted to be Eric Clapton, Unplugged, Layla, all those things.
We like to play that game around here. What if, or who, if you could go out on tour, whether it's as an opening act or as part of the entourage, anybody living or dead, who would you go out with?
Boy.
You bring up Stevie Ray Vaughan, that would be a good one.
Yeah, I don't know if I could hang with Stevie, but any one of those guys like that just can tear it up and that I could learn from, Eddie Van Halen, wouldn't mind hanging out with him a little bit,
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I throw out, and I know it's not in my wheelhouse of music. I mean, I did Michael Jackson, Prince, Elvis, just to be around and see what goes on, be around their entourage. Anyway, all right, let's get back to another song right now.
All right, so this is coming out on March the 20th, a couple weeks.
Oh wow!
This is called A New Kind of Date. We recorded it down at the Woodshed Studio in Granger. Travis there that commented, he did some backup vocals and rhythm guitar for me. The former mayor of Salado played drums. It was a lot of fun.
Wow,
so,
great!
Bought a country house with my wife, chickens on my porch, and the sunset's nice. I think I like it here. It's time to have a beer, but I forgot that girl works like a John Deere. So there she goes, strong as a bull, moving rocks and bricks. Got a wheelbarrow full. We're fixing up the place, and everything looks great. But we got a new kind of dinner date. So there she goes. There's this one place we always have to go. So we keep on going back. We keep on going back to Home Depot. We can't stop going back, oh no, we can't stop going back to Home Depot. We spread the rocks, trimmed the trees, new lights in the house, painted everything. I had a room out back, it needed it all. Made a place for our guests, put guitars on the wall. I built a huge fire pit in the shape of a heart. That's where we dance when the music starts. The back porch was rough, could have caused a fall, but we smoothed it out with some mortar, y'all. You think a bag or two would do it, but oh no. Well, sometimes I go to Ace or to Lowe's, but I keep on going back to Home Depot. Something about the orange and the black just keeps me going back to Home Depot. Even now, when I think I'm done, there's always more to do with each season. Making a garden now, we're learning how to keep it growing strong all summer long. It's real hard work, but it's good for the soul. But honey, we're out of this and that, so let's just go on back to Home Depot. We can't stop going back, oh no, we can't stop going back to Home Depot.
Love it. Love it. Great. You know, it makes me think, recently, Andrea and I watched a movie, and it was based on a true story, and the guy, his life was just shot, and he decided to start robbing banks. And he was on the run, and he decided to live inside a Toys R Us. True. And so what I was thinking about Home Depot, there was another movie where they got up on the very top, they rode the lift up, and they made their own little room up there, and the guys would get together. That's what he would do. He slept at the Toys R Us and played with the toys, and then he would leave. Anyway, I was thinking that would be a great place to hide and live at a Home Depot.
Yeah.
You got your plants.
Yep.
They've got everything at Home Depot.
Got a toilet.
Toilets?
Plenty of them. Showers?
They don't work, but
no.
Anyway, that's a good song. I like that. All right, here's what we do, Glenn. We like to talk about what happened on this date in country history. On this date, this is what happened. 1980. The film Coal Miner's Daughter debuted in Nashville, Tennessee, soon to become the #1 movie in the United States. The story about Loretta Lynn, Coal Miner's Daughter.
That was Sissy Spacek, is that right?
Sissy did that. Yeah, she did a tremendous job. I mean, such a great job. 1983, CMT was launched at 6:19 in the morning. Originally, it was called CMTV, but Country Music Television, the V was dropped in response to a complaint from its competitor, MTV.
Right.
MTV threatened to sue them, in other words,
Yep.
if they didn't take the V off of it. So CMT started. Jumping ahead to 1986, Steve Earle, great singer, writer, guitar player, released his debut album called Guitar Town, which was a big song. I played a lot of that on the radio over the years. It topped the Billboard Country Album charts, and the title song, Guitar Town, got to #7 on the country music charts. And that is what happened on this date in country music history. You remember Steve Earle at all, Glenn?
Oh, yeah, I always mess up the turnaround, but I love playing Galway Girl. That's a great song.
So how do you mess it up? I'm not a player, so.
When you start out, you're looking at tab and trying to figure out how the artist played it. But over time, I've started where, I'll hear a song I want to play, and I'll just figure out my own version of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And, and I'm always trying to do as much as I can to make things just as hard on myself as possible. That's how I'm wired.
Right.
And so just something about the way that I play it, if I do it just right, I'm playing like multiple notes, and it sounds really good, but my fingers start to cramp up, and you can, if someone misses that lick, you're like, good try.
Yeah, yeah. I love it. All right, let's do another song, my friend. You're doing a great job.
All right, thank you. So these next two tell a little story. This one's a little sad, and then we pick up in the next one. But this is real life on our property here. Whoa, time, won't you leave my old dog alone? Won't you leave him here at home? What's your hurry? Wait a while. Well, he's slowing down, and it makes me sad to my bones. Whoa, time, I need walking for my knees, and my wife needs a furry squeeze. I just want him here with me. Furry puppy dog squeeze. Whoa, time, there's so much he hasn't sniffed, and chicken dinners he can't miss. What's your hurry? Wait a while. Well, he's slowing down, and it makes me sad to my bones. Oh, he's just licking his bowl, but he's got love in his soul. He's a gift from above. He's a protector in need, but mostly there just to feed, but he gives us his love. Whoa, time, won't you leave my old dog alone? Won't you leave him here at home? He's gotta keep that tile floor warm. Well, he's slowing down, and it makes me sad to my bones. Well, he's slowing down, but we love him to the bone.
Woo.
Thank you.
You know, I was just talking with Glen's wife, and after I said this, I started standing here because I'm trying to run stuff through my brain.
Yep. How's that going?
Okay.
All right.
And I feel more educated now that I have a bobblehead that has more brain power, you know.
Yeah.
But I actually met Glen at that music event I was just talking about down in Salado. He was there. And you know when it hit me?
What's that?
When he sang the Home Depot song. Because you sang that song there.
Yeah, that one and the next one I'm going to sing. Yeah.
So I apologize. I thought you looked familiar.
I assume that's why you brought it up.
Now, here's the deal. Was your beard as long back at that time? Because it just something different about you.
It comes and goes. So she's the one that has to look at me. So I'll let her control. Plus, she was she's a interior designer now and fantastic at it. But back in the day, she was a color specialist and a one of those hair ladies that your wife goes to and pays $300 for. That was her. So she knows what she's doing with a pair of scissors. So it kind of goes back and forth between what I call homeless and what we call respect-a-beard, depending on whether it's like Thanksgiving or, you know.
Oh, my gosh. That's great. That's great. Well, I apologize for not remembering you too. Your wife was secretary of the music group at that time when I got invited down to speak. And that was just a great night. It was a great time. That was just shortly after Jim passed away, and
it was.
Yeah, it's very tough to talk about that, but we had a good time. And again, you have so many talented people in that area, and it seems like every month there's another new place opening in Salado that was going to do live music. What was the one? I've got her that owned Lucy's, and they're about to open a new place down there, or they have another one. So more and more things in Salado to do. All right, we're going to get back to Glen and get him to sing some more songs. We're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we'll do birthdays. birthdays, and then more music right here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill.
Bumblebee Blinds of Waco and Temple is your one-stop shop for custom window treatment, transforming your vision into reality. Choose from a selection of shades, blinds, shutters, and curtains. Bumblebee Blinds stands behind our service and products, ensuring peace of mind with our trusted warranty. Call Bumblebee Blinds today to schedule your design consultation. Bumblebee Blinds, simplifying window treatments one covering at a time. BumblebeeBlinds.com.
The reason that their service is outstanding because the people they have working, behind the desk and the folks working out in the garage, taking care of business. And they give you a date, they give you a time, and they're spot on. And they're professional, they take care of it, and they answer all your questions, and they're fun to work with.
Like Alan Samuels always said, Waco has a lot to offer, and so do we at Alan Samuels Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Come by, let's be friends.
With Ease US, make studio quality voiceovers for your videos online in over 149 languages and dialects. Never been easier to create professional grade videos and voiceovers. Try it today at easeus.com. That's EASEUS.com. Ease.
Better sleep, inspired by nature. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
Everybody at EcoLife really has a passion and a real interest in helping people feel well. How much further can we go to get you feeling even better? It is a complete partnership between the two of us.
Since 2014, we've been creating vegan, clean, and affordable skincare with proven actives and potent botanicals designed to treat your ever-changing skin. Celebrate our first decade of transformation today at facetheory.com/US-EN. Face Theory.
Farmhounds offers natural treats and chews made with quality products that support family farm, regenerative agriculture, and humane farming practices. Give your dog the best with wholesome, organic ingredients that promote health and happiness. Shop now at farmhounds.com.
At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more.
Am I back?
Yes.
Am I really?
Yeah.
That seemed like it was fast.
Well,
Did you push the fast button on that one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Here's the deal. We do birthdays right here. Glenn, when's your birthday?
September 13.
Right around the corner. Just right around the corner.
Yeah, just like Christmas.
About the time you want to put your Christmas lights up, I think.
I had I was coming back from a foreign trip one time, and the guy that checked your passport, he looked at me with a dead eye and said, "You know why there's so many babies in September? Because December is cold." And I was like, "Did you just?"
Yeah.
You just made me picture something I didn't want to picture. Thank you.
All right. So your birthday's then. Let's find out what celebrities were born on today's date. Let's go all the way back to 1969. Which is not that long ago, my friends.
Yeah, sure.
Right? 1969, Paul Blackthorne. He's a British actor.
Mm-hmm.
He was in 24. I remember him from 24.
Yep. He was one of the many bad guys.
Paul Blackthorne. All right, jump ahead to 1970. John. You want to help me on this one?
I honestly don't know here.
Frusciante.
Sure.
Frusciante?
Sounds
Frusciante.
great. Yep.
John is a guitarist for the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Uh-huh. He was the original guy and then got booted and then came back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Left and came back.
Yeah.
He wasn't so red hot and he left and came back and got hot again.
Uh-huh.
All right, 1974, Eva Mendes, actress, was in Ghost Riders, Hitch. 1974, also, Kevin Connolly, actor from Entourage, Beverly Hillbillies movie, which was a smash hit.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever see that movie? I never even wanted to watch it.
I did. Yep.
1979, happy birthday to Ricky Lindholm, comedic actress. 1999, Madison Beer, singer, pop star. 1999, Justin Fields, NFL quarterback. The Bears?
He started with the Bears.
The Bears started with the
Then he went
Bears.
to the Steelers, and then he went to the Jets, and I don't know. I don't know now.
Is he still playing? Or
I mean, theoretically.
We don't know?
In theory.
2000, Gabby Barrett, country singer. She had a couple of songs out. Not a superstar, but anyway, happy birthday, Gabby. All right, let's go with some local birthdays today. We've got Paul Hobson having a birthday. Happy birthday to Paul. Jenny Finch, Brian Mertz, Stacy Brown, Amanda Brotherton, Mike Wicker, Garrett Doskasil, Alan Martin. Happy birthday. There you go. Short list today. Happy birthday. Have a great day. Enjoy your birthday. All right, let's get back to another song. We got Glen Meloy from Salado on the stage here at the Backyard.
All right. So that last one about Sir Wrigley, he was a Great Pyrenees that lived to be 15 years old. That's all you're going to get out of that kind of dog. So that was his song, and then a couple months after we lost him, this here happened.
Uh-oh.
Life was quiet at the Hard Rock Ranch. Just a little too quiet at the Hard Rock Ranch. My, how things have changed. God must have chuckled when he gave us this chance. Feral cat had some babies behind a racy. Mama cat had some babies behind a racy. She ran off and left them, and they were dying in front of me. Wife said we must save them, and I knew she was right. These little critters needed our love that night. So we bought some syringes and we learned how to feed. Now we got 3 new kitties, and it's no easy feat. There's a fluff tornado inside the house. We've got sharp claws all over the couch, 'cause we got kitties. We got kitties. Kitties, we got kitties. They're itty bitty and they're teeny and they're weeny and they're needy and they're kitties. Kitties, itty bitty kitties. They're so pretty and they're purry and they're furry, and I love my little kitties. Kitties, scratchy crazy kitties. Climbing crazy, bitey, lazy, speedy, sleepy, manic, pooping, lovely kitties. Kitties, kitty, kitty, kitties. We weren't ready, but we got them, and they're crazy, but we love these little kitties. We weren't ready, but we got them, and they're crazy, but we love these little kitties. They're wrecking everything, but baby, they're such soft and purry, pretty furry kitties. They're wrecking everything, but baby, they're such soft and purry, pretty furry kitties. They're wrecking everything, but baby, they're such soft and purry, pretty furry kitties.
You did that at the Dill too.
Yeah.
You did that song in Salado when I was there.
Yeah, that was a new song for me at that time, and I was still a little unsure of it, but it's fun. I love. We were actually on vacation at a friend's house, and their washing machine was doing this crazy, and that's where that song came from. Was this off balance washing machine?
Wow, I love that inspiration from a washing machine. That's great. The kitty song. Hey, right now things that are happening around Central Texas is a lot to do with upper respiratory and also stomach virus going around. COVID is still going around, flu. Well, if you need to get in to see a doctor and be treated like you are numero uno, well, think about Patient First Direct Primary Care. They're located over in the Badger Ranch area on Highway 84. Their suite number is 102. You can call, make an appointment. It is 863-8741. 863-8741. Dr. Allison, the PA is Mark Roberts. They got a great website as well. Go to patientfirstdirect.com. It's very simple. Hey, once again, big thanks to Cherry and also Stacy from Brew and Bravo. That was a big event I got to MC last night at the Lee Lockwood Library on Waco Drive. It was all about our veterans. We had over 300 veterans and sponsors, and had a great time. And they presented me with my bobblehead. Now I have to ask Cam Stewart, Cam, I know you have everything on your wall, but do you have a bobblehead?
Not that one. That is my white whale right there.
Pretty good, huh? You know you
Are you
made
listening
it
to
big.
offers?
All right, Cam always gets my sports trivia correct, but I've got one today that will stump both of you.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Because we never talk about this. How many dimples are on a golf ball?
Oh, wow.
Cam, you quit looking it up, Cam.
Look.
Take a guess. How many on an average golf ball?
I'll go with 298.
1,000?
You said
298.
98. Okay.
I'm going to say 67.
There are an average of 800 dimples on a golf ball.
Wow.
I knew you guys.
I was close.
Yeah, you were real close. Yeah. I just saw that and I thought, okay, they're not going to get this. They're not even be close to this one. Right
Yeah. If you had done stitches on a baseball, could have gotten that one. But shoulda, woulda, coulda.
That's right. All right. What's going on in sports today?
Oh man, we have got a lot going on. We got conference tournaments next week in college basketball, so we're kind of catching up with our Big 12 teams. We're gonna have a really great Texas Tech guest today, Kris Gregory, who is the basketball color analyst there. And then we've got some great Bobby Knight stories. I know you guys have heard about his tirades. I know Kevin knows it well. We had a great Bob Knight story, excuse me, on the show yesterday. And so what we've done today is we've gotten out of the woodworks a couple of really good ones to talk about.
You know, I have to correct myself. I looked at this wrong. It's 500.
Yeah.
Still, that's a lot. 500.
Yeah.
You know, I have got a guest, and I know it's coming up here in the near future, that is a guy from Waco. And he and Bobby Knight were very good. Bobby Knight were very good friends, and he's going to tell some stories. Didn't Bobby Knight go over to Texas Tech and coach?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, he's got some stories of when Bobby Knight was at Tech that he's going to tell us. So it's funny you bring that up. He'll be on here real soon. He just wrote a book, and that's why we're going to get him on to talk about what's some stories.
I've heard Bobby Knight tell David Letterman the story behind the chair was there was an old lady who kept saying, hey, if you're not going to use that chair, if you're not going to sit down, can I use it? And he just tossed it over to her. That was his side of the story.
I'll use it all right.
Yeah. Well, what's going on in NFL? You know, right now everybody is franchising, and what'd you call the other word?
Transition tag for Daniel Jones.
Well, what's going on in your mind there, Cam? What's the big story?
Well, around here, we got big Patriots news yesterday. Stephon Diggs, the star receiver, cut or is going to be cut. Cap casualty. That's really what the season is. All these guys who they don't want to owe the money to, and they're kind of figuring out their finances right before the league year. So you got that, Stephon Diggs around here. Obviously, Texas high school football legend Kyler Murray, former #1 pick in the draft. He's been cut by Arizona. It's been a lean couple of years for him, but I think that's still pretty unexpected. So that's kind of what you get around these weeks, isn't it? Like guys who are suddenly on the market.
Seems like if your last name is Diggs, you've had a bad year.
Yeah.
If your last name is Diggs. I don't know what the deal is right there. All right. Hey, thanks a lot, Cam. Have a great Thursday. And remember to go today, grab a golf ball, and count how many dimples. You'll see about 500, not 800.
I will have that ready for you.
All right, buddy. We'll see you
All
tomorrow.
right, see you
Cam
guys.
Stewart with the Pete Sousa Show coming up right after mine. You know who was at the event I was at last night emceeing, the Brew and Bravo?
Tiger Woods.
Ann Harder.
Oh, yeah. I saw her.
The superstar.
Yeah.
Ann Harder was there. Old friend of mine that was in TV and radio, Max Tooker, was there as well. I saw him. Our good buddy who actually sat in your spot for a long time, Mike from Rogue Media was there. Rogue Media and the Zack Owen Show.
And Rogue Media Studios just moved now out of the Alico.
New location. Yeah, we talked about that last night a little bit, how this new location is going to be so much better than having multi-floors at Alico and doing that. Even though Alico was a great place, this is going to be even better for Rogue Media. But anyway, good to see everybody. My old friend Steve Becerra, go back way far. I ran into him last night. Who else was there that I don't want to leave out? Anyway, bunch of people. Talked to a bunch of people. Had a great time over there. All right, we got Glen Meloy here with us right now, and Glen is from Salado. Are you originally from that area, Glen?
I grew up in the Dallas area, and then I'm an Aggie and landed in Austin after a while, and then during COVID.
Now, isn't that illegal for an Aggie to be in Austin?
Oh, we're everywhere.
My girlfriend, fiance Andrea, is just cheering right now because she's an Aggie too. So,
well, my wife is a Horns fan, so we have a divided household on that.
Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do, man. I love it. All right, let's get back to another song. What are you going to do this time?
All right, this is William Michael Morgan. She don't laugh at everything, but when she does, the planets swing around her. She don't step on sidewalk scenes, her teenage boyfriends all still dream about her. She don't need the glitter of the Vegas lights, she could blow a kiss and leave you spinning like a tilt-a-whirl. I met a girl, she made me smile, she made me wait. She crossed the street, she crossed my heart, she fixed her dress, she bit her lip, she lit me up. I met a girl with crazy shoes and baby blues. The way she moves is changing my whole world. I met a girl. The Sunshine waits for her to wake up. She's a ponytail, no makeup Saturday. And she don't need umbrellas in the summer rain. She could catch the eye of a hurricane in blue jeans and pearls. I met a girl, she made me smile, she made me wait. She crossed the street, she crossed my heart, she fixed her dress, she bit her lip, she lit me up. I met a girl with crazy shoes and baby blues. The way she moves is changing my whole world. I met a girl, she turned around, and it seemed like the world turned upside down. The only thing I could say was, well, hey, and I'm just glad she didn't walk away. Dances like nobody sees her. Can't believe I get to be here in her world. I met a girl, she made me smile, she made me wait. She crossed the street, she crossed my heart, she fixed her dress, she bit her lip, she lit me up. I met a girl with crazy shoes and baby blues. The way she moves is changing my whole world. I met a girl, I met a girl, I met a girl.
Good job. I love that song. That's a great song.
Thank you.
All right, Glen Meloy is here, and what we're going to do, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll come back and kind of give you an idea who's going to be on the show tomorrow for the Friday show. Woo! Woohoo! So we'll do that coming up. Plus, we'll ask Glenn if he's got any upcoming gigs he wants to talk about. We'll wrap it up with one more song. Live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill Thursday morning. Back after this.
The You Like Air 3, launched in 2023, ushers in a new era of sapphire ice cooling technology, offering nearly painless hair reduction in just 3 weeks. That's ULIKE.com. You Like.
Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns. Book your first appointment today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Visit VivoSun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia. At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today. With a focus on performance, design, and customer service, we're here to help you work smarter, not harder. Join us on our journey to simplify your world. Visit acasis.com today. That's ACASIS.com today.
Our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit Engels90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
But boy, it looked effortless.
Man, watch this.
Layups, floaters, threes. He was like an unsolvable equation.
I was born like this.
His resilience, his strength, his belief, adversity never stood a chance.
Know your power.
BadCreditLoans.com is a pioneering service provider that has carved a reputation in the financial industry. Simple, fast, and reliable loan application process. And its commitment to responsible borrowing makes it a trusted partner in the journey towards financial stability.
It doesn't matter if your investment budget is small or big. All you need is Benzinga Pro and its powerful news alerts, price tracking, and portfolio monitoring. Subscribe now, and we'll skyrocket your portfolio today.
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Hey, listen to this. Transform your home with premium windows, doors, and siding. You got to do that. Universal Windows Direct. That's who you need to call today. And I've said this 100 times. If you live in an older home, your windows, your doors, that's where all the energy, you're losing it right there. Reach out to them. You can do that by going to universalwindowscentraltexas.com. Universal Windows Direct. Big thanks to Kris Gregory for coming in this morning. He's part of Camp. I know I was going to say Clamp.
You got it.
I knew it. I'm going to say Clamp. Camp Gladiator, not Clamp Gladiator, but also with Midtex Seamless Gutters, Midtex Christmas Light. He does everything.
Yep.
Well, the guy stays busy. But thanks for coming in, Kris. We appreciate that. On tomorrow's show, I've got Christy Melton. She is with Helping Hand Cleaning.
Oh.
We may need some help right around these tables.
Kind
of sticky today.
Yep.
But Helping Hand is going to be on tomorrow. And our musician tomorrow is going to be Cody Culp. Cody Culp will be here on a Friday. Glen Meloy has been with us today from Salado. What do you got coming up you might want to mention again before we close it out?
Oh, that New Kind of Date song coming out on Spotify and Apple Music and everywhere you get your music on the 20th, March 20th. And then you can find me at GlenMeloy, Glen Meloy on Spotify, or Glen Meloy Music on YouTube. And then in the fall, we're trying to decide if we're doing it this year, but we call our place the Heart Rock Ranch, and we have a website, loveheartrockranch.com, where we do a once a year charity house party kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, you can keep an eye on Love Heart Rock Ranch, and we'll see if we can if we're going to throw one this year, if not next year. But it's a good time.
Well, that's great. Well, Glen, thank you so much, buddy. I love your music. I loved your music that night, and I was hoping you would come and be on the show. So here you are, and I appreciate it so very much.
Well, thanks for having me. This is a great opportunity to come and get to play and be on the modern version of the radio. And this is cool.
We were just talking last night with Ann Harder and Max. The three of us have been in the business forever, and Ann goes, it's today's media with us old people running it. So I thought, yeah, you're right. But yeah, thanks again. Let's close it out with one more song. Miss you, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right. So this is an old hippie song, but I found a fun way to play it on the guitar. I'm swinging for the fences here with it, so we'll see how she goes. Of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know we won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Take a good look around, and if you're looking down, put a little love in your heart. I hope when you decide kindness will be your guide, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place, and the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. You got to put a little love in your heart. There's no other way. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.